Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I am super excited because I finally get to share with you details of the Deciem November Sale. Honestly, I'm a total sucker when it comes to a skincare sale, and I love to stock up on so many of my favourites. I reach for Deciem and their brands that sit beneath them, such as The Ordinary, Hylamide and Neod, quite frequently for my own skincare routine. So, when there's a sale on and a chance to save a little extra coin, honestly, I'm fully in, and I love to stock up on some of my favourites. In today's video, I'm going to focus down on The Ordinary and the products that I'll be purchasing from The Ordinary in this November sale. These are the ding 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 holy grail products I honestly don't want to be without and would totally recommend for your own skincare needs. So sit back, relax, and let's talk what I'm buying from The Ordinary. Now, before we get into this, I want to cover a couple of things. First and foremost, this video is actually about The Ordinary specifically, which I think is Deciem's biggest, most popular and most spoken about brand. However, I actually like some of their smaller brands such as Neod, the chemistry brand, and Hylamide even more. And I've covered those in a separate video, which I'll leave a link to up there. Definitely worth checking that video out alongside this, because while you're filling up your basket with all your sale goodies, it's worth taking a look at both The Ordinary and specifically Neod, so you can get the best of both worlds. But this video I wanted to focus on The Ordinary, which I know people love for their affordable price point, the fact they're entirely cruelty free, and some of the really great single active ingredient serums that they offer. I'm going to leave links to all the products mentioned in today's video below. Those are affiliate links, which means the channel gets a little percentage commission from every single sale that's made. Here on Mad About Skin, we give all of our commission to charity, and November is the biggest month for that because of this Deciem sale. So if you want to purchase all of your favourites with that extra saving of 23% that Deciem are offering, but at the same time, at no cost to you, donate a little bit of coin to charity, use the links mentioned in the description box below, because honestly, it would mean the world to me. While you're down there, there's also a link for our Facebook group, Mad About Skin, which is definitely worth joining, because in a couple of months, when we tally up the final total of everything that's been raised for charity through those affiliate links, I'm going to be putting a poll up there, asking which charities you want to support and distribute the money for. So kind of be part of the full circle and the full journey by joining the Facebook group, and of course, contributing to that poll when it's up in a couple of months' time. Hopefully you want to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, it supports me and the channel so much, and I would love you forever. Now, without further ado, shall we, in true Mad About Skin style, cut the waffle and actually speak about what I'm going to be purchasing. And I'm frantically waving around the first thing that I'm going to buy, which is this. This is the Lactic Acid 10% by The Ordinary. I love this product so much. I was always a fan of glycolic acid. I thought it was kind of the only exfoliating acid that I needed because of its super high strength, a reputation for being the best and the most robust exfoliator on the market. I don't have sensitive skin, so I thought, well, why wouldn't I reach for the strongest, which is glycolic acid? In truth, I was missing a trick, because since I've moved on to lactic acid, I've noticed so much improvement in terms of the glow and luminosity to my skin. Yes, it's more gentle, but that's not always a bad thing, because we want to minimize the amount of redness and sensitivity in the skin anyway. But beyond just being more gentle yet hyper effective, it's also humectant, which means it's going to draw in and retain moisture in the skin. This is absolutely fantastic, because let's be honest, hydrated skin is healthy skin, which is glowing skin. And I think this is why I've got so many great benefits from The Ordinary lactic acid, more than I ever got with their glycolic acid equivalent. I'll be putting a couple of these bottles on order in this sale, just because I find that one will last me like 3 months, so I'll buy a couple to keep me in stock for a good portion of the year. If you're somebody that is still using glycolic acid, promise me you'll just try lactic acid, just that once, because honestly, from one bottle onwards, you'll be so impressed, wowed, and honestly, I don't think you'll ever look back. They do a 5% concentration for people with very sensitive skin, so I'd work out how the level of sensitivity you have in the skin and then buy accordingly. The 10% will work best for most people, but if you have very sensitive or redness prone skin, maybe dial it back to the 5% to get those optimum results with minimum sensitivity. Either way, absolutely game changing, and I just adore this product so much. Now, I learned a hack in the last year, so when I look back to what I bought in the last year's sale, it's quite different to what I'm buying this year for a couple of reasons. Well, I learned a little hack courtesy of TikTok. Not a huge fan of TikTok. I'm too old for that game, I think. But I do like the occasional hack that you can pick up from there. And it's combining these two products. We've got the Ordinary Azurine Solution 10% and the Ordinary Matrixyl. Now, the reason I love these two products is they're powerful peptides. Peptides are fantastic because they can smooth the skin, they can boost collagen and elastin to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, they can help with hyperpigmentation, and they can just give an all-over better level of hydration to our skin. Peptides are a must-have in your routine, but they're not all created equally. I used to always reach for the Ordinary Azure line, which I absolutely loved, particularly great at targeting fine lines and wrinkles, and often people will call it Botox in a bottle. It's not going to give the same effects as Botox, but the mechanism of action is very similar, so over a period of time you'll get a lessening of those fine lines and wrinkles, which, let's be honest, we all crave. The Matrixyl 3000 is fantastic at boosting collagen production and also plumping out the skin with all that hydration. Individually, these are great, but you pair them together and honestly, the potency is like times 10. So good. So the hack is you take a couple of drops of each of these in the palm of your hand, mix it together, apply it liberally to the skin, and it'll mimic the results of that Botox that we mentioned earlier. It will plump out the skin, it will minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it'll just give an all over level of hydration. Honestly, I was really skeptical when I tried this hack. A couple of times in, game changing. Definitely on board with it. I captured the results like before and after and all of that in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. I'll definitely be putting a couple of bottles of each of these on the sale because they have a beautiful price point for the amount of anti-aging benefit you actually get, and using them together just doubles down on all that fantastic benefit, and I wouldn't be without it. Now, one product that I have honestly loved since like The Ordinary came out, before I was first aware of The Ordinary, is this. This is The Ordinary Caffeine Solution. I bought 2 of these in last year's sale, and honestly, this is the last dregs of that final second bottle. It's definitely a little bit crusty around the cap, and I definitely need a replacement for this. So I'll be putting again a couple on order for this year. I love The Ordinary Caffeine Solution. First and foremost, it's fantastic at removing puffiness and inflammation from the under eye area. That's because caffeine just gets everything moving, gets that lymphatic drainage supercharged. So if you wake up and feel you've got some puffiness and water retention, this caffeine solution will tackle it like that. Also, in the long term, it can minimize discoloration under the eye, which again is fantastic, and just give you a look back your under eye confidence. A little bit of a hack with this one is a lot of people, if they feel they're retaining water in the whole face rather than just under the eye, will put a little bit of this on straight after their cleanser before going on with the rest of their skincare routine. It's safe to use across the face, and whilst it's targeted as an under eye treatment, a lot of people will use it along the jawline just to tighten everything up, reduce any puffiness and inflammation, and this will be a holy grail. One bottle, because you only need a small amount, will last you around 6 months. So again, a couple bought in the sale will last you for the full 12 months to next year's sale comes around, and definitely one that I'll be purchasing. I've tried a lot of caffeine-based eye serums over the past 12 months, and I keep coming back to this one for a reason. It's the cheapest, and yet I'd say it's the most effective. So big props to The Ordinary for coming up with such a fantastic serum. Now, one product that I know a lot of you that have followed my channel for quite some time know I fangirl so hard about is The Ordinary Ascorbyl Tetroisopalmitate Solution in Vitamin F. This is a fantastic, game-changing vitamin C derivative that'll give you all that glow, all that brightness and luminosity without any of the prickling and sensitivity that sometimes we associate with pure form vitamin Cs. I think vitamin C derivatives changed the game when they were introduced in the Japanese market first, but then made their way to the West. I reach for them time in, time out, because I just, again, crave that glow, that luminosity that you can get from a vitamin C, but I just don't seem to get on well with pure form L-ascorbic acid, which I find too irritating and too strong for my skin. Of all the vitamin C derivatives that I've tried, this is one of the best on the market. It's so inexpensive, yet it works so well. It's in a vitamin F base, which is fantastically nourishing and hydrating for the skin. It also adds in some additional antioxidant benefit, which is a huge tick in the box and a plus. And I think if you're still struggling to find the right vitamin C for you and for your skin type, give this one a go. It's definitely worth the hype that it gets, and I think it's gently enough to use every single day, but will bring back so much vibrancy to the skin over a period of a couple of months of using it. Definitely a huge ding 10 out of 10 product. Now, before I leave you, I want to cover antioxidants. Now, I won't personally be buying any of The Ordinary antioxidants. That's because I'm choosing to purchase the Neod Survival Zero, which is a powerful antioxidant blend from another one of Deciem's sister companies. Check out that video I linked earlier referencing Neod if you want to know why I've chosen that product specifically over anything from The Ordinary. But if you don't want to reach for Neod price points, which are, let's be honest, a little bit more expensive even in the sale than The Ordinary, I think reaching for any of the antioxidants by The Ordinary would be a real benefit to your skincare routine. I love The Ordinary Pycnogenol because honestly, this is such a beautiful antioxidant that blends seamlessly into the skin, but it's quite unique unique because it actually binds to the collagen that sits within our skin and protects it from those free radicals. Collagen is what gives our skin that firmness, elasticity, and snapback, and we lose it over time. So by preserving the collagen that we have by using a really great pycnogenol antioxidant, this will mean that our skin will remain firmer and more elastic for longer. So it'll offset any of the aging that we sometimes see as the age profile of our skin increases, and it's just a wonder ingredient to definitely have in your routine. It is also one of the primary ingredients in that NIOD Survival Zero, which I referenced just now, which is the main reason I'm not purchasing it as the standalone product from The Ordinary. But if you're on a little bit of a budget and you want your antioxidants at a drugstore price point, I would definitely recommend this, or the resveratrol solution from The Ordinary, which is another fantastic ding 10 out of 10 antioxidant. Hopefully this video has just given you a little food for thought about what I think is worth purchasing from The Ordinary during the Deciem sale. The sale itself will give you 23% off for the full month of November, which means there's no rush to purchase. Obviously some of these products might come in and out of stock, so that's something to bear in mind, but I love the fact that Deciem give us the whole month to actually think really hard about the purchases we want to make, shop online, do all of that research before we commit to buying the products. Hopefully when you are ready to make that purchase, you'll use the links in the description box below, because it costs not 1 cent more to you, the consumer, but we will get a small amount of commission for that, which we'll then give to charity. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, where we'll be deciding the charity through a popular opinion and a poll on there in a couple of months' time, where we've totted everything up. We would love to have you as part of the Mad About Skin Facebook family. But wherever in the world you are, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.